Oh, thank you for the raid. We are just getting started. So your timing is perfect. Thank you so much, Sandy Loam. Haha, fort. What? What happened? Did you try to build a fort at night? Oh, god damn it.
Pooh's Adventures Wiki. Pooh's Adventures of Me. My name is Biffy Jones. I really love Pooh's Adventures. I was born in a shack in Nova Scotia, Manitoba, Crisp Falls, Shark Stink, Iowa. I like to poo with my friends. I like Pooh, Pea, Piglet, Thomas, Themis, Thimble, Trombola, Robert Plank, Albert Clench, and Compact Disc. I started pooing in 2005 and I'm currently 12 years old. March on, brothers. This is a photo of me.
Don't have it ready.
Hope you look forward to my future poo adventure endeavors. Mommy Hamamo says I can't do this for the rest of my life, but I cut the brake lines on her bike, so we'll see who's sloshing soon.
This is a photo of me. So, for those of you who have never been to this stream before, that just happens sometimes. Yeah, everyone, I hope that you like my new tracking that I got. The Apple tracking. Very precise. Very wonderful. Like, look, I can go over here. And I can go over here. I am the Lorax. I speak for the T-owlepsy. Good. I can go down here. I can go over here. I can... Hold on. I can... side-eye you. You aren't doing anything untoward in there, are you, Jimmy? That would be... bad. Don't you know that if you coom, you will lose your masculine energy? Jimmy? Timmy? I think it said Jimmy. Okay, next bit. Hey, who wants to see the bit that like I'm excited to show off today? I'm gonna level with you all. I haven't changed the model. I haven't added anything to the model. The rigging hasn't been updated, but it still feels like a debut. It still feels like a debut because it is such a huge difference. Y'all ready for this? Wow. It's not going to be immediately obvious, but you might be able to tell already. Like, the eye tracking is very precise. I have turned the smoothing down so much. Yeah, it is extremely noticeable. Oh, what? Oh, it froze because I forgot to do the pet before stream, and it needed to load the pet. But yes. My mouth is barely moving. I can adjust that. I can adjust that a little bit. Oh, I know the problem. You ready for this? Hold on. I'm going to go and fix that real quick. Do. I know exactly how to change this, how to fix this. Mouth open. Oh, here we go. Change that to 2. Yeah. Okay, so now when I talk, it should make some more movement. Good. Okay. Didn't want to ruin the magic for you guys. Now it might actually not be sensitive enough.
There's a bird over there.
I am looking for feedback, so if any settings seem a little bit off, let me know. But yes, I am very happy with the tracking.
Nice birdie. Good birdie.
Well, Can I tilt my head to the side? Yeah, look at that. See, it's so good. The eye tracking is especially
nice
impressive.
birdie. Good birdie.
What the fuck? Don't you fucking dare tape me to the wall. That is saved for Starry and Caldero. But yeah, can I rotate my head 360 degrees? No, that's about as far as it goes. If I turn my head too quickly, then it freaks out a little bit. But if I turn, right, if I turn to look at my second monitor, it doesn't like get angry the way that it used to. And then also if I turn to look at like a fuzzy buzzy, right, outside, there aren't any right now, but yeah. It is definitely an improvement, I think. It feels like for me it feels like a re-debut. Because I feel like I can be so much more expressive. Like so much more expressive. Yeah, I can actually like turn my head properly. You can see where I'm looking with my eyes, right? Like the eye tracking is so precise. Yeah, my head movements are so much more pronounced. I make a lot of head movements, but the camera tracking could not keep up with it. Hey, Denchi. Yeah, for those who don't know, Denchi in chat is the person who made VTube Studio, the person who like made this possible, single-handedly disrupted the entire industry and like made it possible. Do I get angry and fall asleep when I stand up still? What, me? Dev in chat. We actually legit have Dev in chat. Oh my god. Denchi. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna... Give me a sec. Okay, sorry about that. You followed me. Ace Gamer, you followed me. Oh. Oh. That was a mistake. That was a very big mistake. But no, this gives me so, it allows me to emote so much more, I feel. Like when I turn my head, when I gesture with my head like this, like you're seeing it already. Like I have been emoting so much and none of it is coming through. None of it would come through with the webcam that I was using, but with the new tracking, because I got
a bird over there.
Yes. There is a bird over here. No, this is not NVIDIA broadcast tracking. This is iPhone tracking. Like, this is Apple tracking. It is generally considered the industry standard. At least right now. I know that NVIDIA does have something coming up, but this is the standard for now. And it's really nice. Okay, there is one thing that we have to test, everyone. What happens when I take a drink of tea? Because historically, I have had to like drink it out of the corner of my mouth. And even then, it looks silly. Like the tracking fucked up. Let's give it a try. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That wasn't bad at all. Hey guys, I can sip tea so much easier now. Oh, you guys, this is so nice. Yeah, no seizures, exactly. You guys, I'm sorry, no chugalepsy. No tea owletpsy when I take a sip of tea anymore. It's just normal sippies. Can you bring the teacup up when I sip? Sippy. I can't, no. I haven't added any new features. It's just the new tracking. I spent some time last night adjusting the settings, getting it looking nice. Very mild eye lift. Yeah, it's very, very minor. Aw, Akbar, thanks for the 100 bits. And everyone who's been subbing, thank you so much. Emi Kasama with the 100 bits. Who else? Tridak Nagaigas. Thank you so much for the 11. Denshi for the year. Yeah, look at that expressive out. Look what you have fucking wrought, Denshi. This is your fault. And then, of course, Sandy Loam, thank you so much for the raid. Plico with the 500 bits. Food with the Dude with the 28 months. Artesia Hecate with the 10 months. Oh, I'm glad that my cameos on Internet Historians videos made you smile. Good. Verusiformis, thanks for the 13 months. Robert Kopp with the 19. Blind Orchard with the full year. Oh my god, what's wrong with your face? WG Impact, thanks for the 18 months. And Jimpy with the 3. Thank you so much, all of you. So, by the way, plans for the near future, for future streams. I have a few head-ass things that I want to talk about today that I'm excited about. But also I have plans. First, we talked about it on stream, and we looked at it a little bit. But the Olympics are doing esports. Did you know that? Mike didn't. So I want to have Mike on a stream relatively soon so that we can review the games, the lineup of games that are going to be held at the Olympics. Spoiler alert, it's a lot of mobile games. Although Gran Turismo made it in too, which is weird. What if we played the games? I'd have to like set up streaming on my phone or something. I'm not doing that. Competitive Wordle. Tetris is an esport, funny enough. How many people? Yeah, no, the International is a huge event. Oh my god, I attended the International, the Dota 2 International live, like in person once. It was awesome. I may or may not have smuggled some of the wristbands out. And I may or may not have them. I may or may not still have them. So, for those who don't know, at the Dota 2 International, they gave everyone wristbands that would respond to things happening in game. So, for example, I think when Earthshaker used his ult, right, Echo Slam, there would be a pulse out in the audience of these wristbands with LEDs in them, and they were controlled with I think Bluetooth. It was really cool. It was really cool being in the audience. and I definitely smuggled a couple out. It was really sick. No, the International was great. I was also there for the great disappointment of the announcement of Artifact, the Dota card game that completely flopped. I was there to witness the groan. Let me look it up. Let me show you guys what the reaction was to that. Or it's not Bluetooth? What was it? I forget what they used. Anyway, they were wirelessly connected to they were wirelessly connected to something. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, the recording of it. Here we go.
Birdie.
Crowd reaction.
Nice
to
birdie.
Artifact live reveal.
Good birdie.
I was in the audience. I was there for every day of games. In fact, when you went, you had a chance of, like, any person who was in the stadium during certain events would have a chance to get a drop, which is just something that would be connected to your Steam account. Like, you would get a special item. And I was there for every day. I was there for every day of games, and so when there aren't very many people in the stadium, you are practically guaranteed to get a drop. So I got multiple drops, and these things were selling for hundreds of dollars on the Steam marketplace. I got over, I think over $1,000 of credits. Was it 1,300? Put simply, the trip paid for itself when I sold all of those chests. Literally, the price of the trip was reimbursed by selling those on the Steam marketplace. And then I used that money to buy some games, and then $700 of it or something went to an index. That is how I got into VR. I used the money that I got from the Dota 2 International. I used the money that I got from selling the drops that I got for attending the Dota 2 International to buy my VR headset. So I basically went for free. It was a pretty good investment. Yeah, I basically got paid to go. I got... It was awesome. No, yeah, the economies of Valve's games are crazy. Yeah, I won money. In fact, yeah, I think I came out positive. I think that I actually, obviously, you know, the money's spent. I'm not getting cash, but I was gonna spend that money on games eventually anyway. You want to get into VR, but the issue is, aside from it, I don't have the space or budget. Yeah, don't get a meta headset. Like, look, as someone who likes VR a lot, I cannot recommend a meta headset. I cannot recommend a Facebook, an Oculus headset, because those things have a shelf life, baby. The moment that Meta decides that they don't want to do VR anymore, there is a non-zero chance they brick those things. And it is already a nightmare to get them to work with other applications. And, like, they are finicky as hell. They are very finicky. You gotta, like, really dig into them to do everything you want with them. Just don't. Look, I know that it's the cheaper option, but don't. Also, I will say, you don't need a lot of space for VR. You can stand stationary, and that's fine. You got it running with Steam VR? Oh, thank goodness. I just know that everyone I know with a Meta headset is constantly dealing with problems. Like, perpetually. Graphy, hi. Graphy. Just use it with VRC and a link cable, and even now it feels like a pain. Yeah. You run into so many problems. Like everyone I know. Oh, Curry Murmurs. Thanks for the 20 months. Oh, and they're using their message to give a PSA about meta headsets. Already happened once, as in, like, they're stopping support for their headsets. The SDK for the original Quest is no longer being updated. They'll just stop working eventually. Wait. What? Wait. No, I thought that they had just stopped updating the firmware for the original Oculus. Wait, for the Quest? Oh fuck, those things are gonna break. No, anyone who bought a Quest is so fucked. Oh my god. No, like the Quest, anyone who bought a Quest is fucked. Oh, that sucks. Anyone who bought a Quest and like is reliant on the onboard hardware and like doesn't have a PC good enough for VR, they're fucked. Holy shit. Like, obviously, I'd need to look into it myself, but just based on what Curry Murmurs is saying, yeah, no. Meta just fucked them. Dropping support for the Quest 1, but that is a gigantic proportion of VRChat's player base. Yeah. A huge proportion of people in VR are using the Quest 1. Yeah, no, that's bullshit. You got an Oculus branded Quest before the Meta brand overhaul. Graphy, I'm afraid that you are very soon going to have an expensive paperweight. Oh, Von Ragnar, thanks for the 13 months. Hijacking my anniversary to ask, where did the I Made It Up sound clip come from? It came from... Fuck. It's David Firth. It's a David Firth animation. It's specifically... Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Not Stanley, that's what it was. Not it was a Not Stanley episode. Let me find the specific one for you. Just watch it again. Yeah, it's specifically from the Not Stanley short. Ain't Got Shit. This one. Yeah.
My mother invited herself in, and I said, hey, don't invite yourself in my house, Ma. You may have given birth to me, but that don't give you right to let yourself in, you fuck ass. She says, don't you call me a fuck ass, you little shit. I said, I'm bigger than you. She said, I used to be bigger than you. The trash can's full, Ma. Why don't you go empty it? I ain't got no abilities. Oh, so I gotta empty the trash now, cause you ain't got no abilities. Why don't you go out there and get yourself some fucking abilities? She says, I already been out there and I ain't find shit. Well, I gave her credit for trying. She had been out there and the word's certainly no shit out there. I said, where's the shit? Excuse me, sir. Sir, I am really importantly busy. Can you tell me where the shit is? He says, it's in my ass, motherfucker. I say, well, open your ass and give me it then. He say, why you want my shit for, motherfucker? Why you want my shit? I say, I want the shit of everyone, so I can put it in my collection. I ain't got a collection of shit. I made it up. I made it all up. I make stuff up all the time. This guy...
that line is just so good. Anyways, so I was present in real life for this announcement, for the Artifact trading card game.
I made it up. I made it all up. I make stuff up all the time.
You motherfuckers. Here, listen to this reaction. Just, the groan. The groan. Oh, the kimono song. Yeah, Leroy showed it to me. And it's just been showing up in my recommendeds endlessly. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, Happy Jam is there. Ooh, wait a minute. The Score Esports has a video on Artifact. Ooh. I have not seen this, I don't think. That's Yeah, I know it's recommendations for me. Sometimes I watch one video and then it just, like, recommends it over and over. Like, that has happened. Hold on, I want to see this. Okay. They make good stuff. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
At this point, calling Artifact a dead game would be insulting to dead games. Dota All-Stars, CS 1.6, and Brood War are dead games, but there are thousands of people who play them every day.
It is a good day to die.
Artifact is beyond dead.
Destroy an enemy artifact? But Artifact is already dead.
In just a few months, its player base has dwindled from
fucking Jesus Christ.
Tens of thousands of people.
No, Grizzly Boar. He's saying that, like, counters, like, CS 1.6 is dead, quote unquote. But it's not dead, right? There are people who play it. More like Fred, get fuck off. All of my favorite games are dead. Properly dead. Like, all of the games that I played. I whine about this all the fucking time.
Dead.
Destroy an enemy artifact? But Artifact is already dead.
In just a few months, its player base has dwindled from tens of thousands of people to only a few hundred.
What happened with Artifact? Dead game. That's what happened.
As of June 2019, at any given time, there are about 130 people playing Artifact. There are more people playing Football Manager 2010, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Sakura Clicker right now than Artifact.
Artifact is garbage.
Oh my.
It is impossible to overstate how humiliating it is for a game that was made by Valve, the makers of Steam, Counter-Strike, Half-Life, and plenty more hits, to fail like this.
It's the biggest stream in the fucking Artifact section. 6 viewers is this guy.
Artifact isn't just Valve's greatest failure, it's their only failure. But it wasn't supposed to be.
I mean, they can't release it like this.
I'm, like, really curious about this. Like, what the fuck happened to... Like, do you guys want to watch this? Because I was there when it was announced, like, physically. And then it just died. Yeah, you guys want to watch this? You guys here for this? It's, like, only another 8 minutes. Let's roll. No, like, the Score Esports makes really good videos.
Artifact was supposed to change everything.
Oh my, look at this fucking thing! Holy shit! Holy shit, Jay!
It had something for everyone. A welcome reduction in RNG for people who played Hearthstone. It was arguably even more complicated than Magic, and it really seemed like it had the legs to be the Dota community's newest side piece.
Do I think there will be another game that will hold my attention like Dota did all these years?
No.
Yes! There is a certain game called Artifact.
And then, in the wake of one perfect storm, it all came crashing down. Now, in order to understand why Artifact failed, we have to go all the way back to the International 2017, where it was first revealed.
I have a special announcement to make. Now, it's not Half-Life 3, for what it's worth. It's not a new hero. But Valve...
They did announce a new hero at this. I think it was... what was it? The Painter. I haven't played Dota very much.
Has a new...
Like, I haven't played Dota for a while.
New game
Grimstroke. Yeah, they announced Grimstroke.
Coming soon. You're not giving me the appropriate reaction that deserves.
And instead of being greeted by cheers, all it invoked was a loud sigh of disappointment. Artifact's public life began with the first of its many problems. Valve was pitching it to a community that just didn't care.
The good news is that Valve has announced a brand new game, the first in what feels like eons. The bad news is that it's a game that most people didn't really ask for.
Valve could have announced that they'd finally figured out how to fix the lag on Monkey King's ult and received a standing ovation. Instead, they told a room full of Dota fiends that their explosive MOBA was being turned into a card game.
It is fully understandable to be disappointed when their new game turns out to be their own version.
Oh, thank you, Viking Wolf Himbo, for the full year. Oh my god. Yeah, there are a lot of people who have been subbed for a year now. Thank you all so much, everyone.
Of Hearthstone.
But then, Valve announced that Richard Garfield would be heading up Artifact's development.
The legend himself, ladies and germs, it's Richard Garfield, man.
Dritchard.
The creator of everything you've ever loved.
Everyone, it's Liquid Dritchard.
One of the original creators of Magic the Gathering, Garfield has a proven record when it comes to churning out masterpieces. Hearthstone was huge at the time, and in order to beat it, Valve brought in one of the creators of the genre.
I really enjoyed the electronic card games that had come out, but I felt like they didn't capture the epic quality you sometimes got in paper card games.
Yeah, so that is one thing that I don't blame him for. Electronic board games, right? Electronic card games can do a lot of things. I mean, I know that playing XCOM 2, it would be cool. Like, it acts a lot like a board game, but it does things that you couldn't realistically, feasibly do with a board game. And so with a card game, an electronic card game, you want to take advantage of what it can do specifically. Like, what can an electronic game do that a physical game can't do? But then you do have to capture that feeling of being physically there. Like, how do you do that?
And so I talked to Valve about that and gave them some ideas for mechanics that you could use to do that. And 3 years later, this is where we are.
He's always been regarded as a bona fide genius, with a PhD in combinatorial mathematics, and Artifact was being touted as his most sophisticated project yet.
I would say the first piece of advice I give to somebody coming to this from other card games is that they can't really think of it as a card game they're used to, in that the complexity of the game, the strategic state is much broader than they're used to. So I usually tell them to think of it as like a MOBA or a real-time strategy game, but set on cards.
Over the course of the next year, Artifact's clout went up significantly. Valve put the game into a highly exclusive closed beta, and over time, Artifact built up something of a mystique.
Well, from all info I got, I feel Artifact is an amazing game, and I will definitely give it a try.
They even announced that Artifact would have its own $1 million tournament, which was groundbreaking by card games.
No, I didn't know that they did this. It is so cringy whenever someone makes a game, like a competitive game, and then says, we are sponsoring a tournament for our game. Not like, it's so presumptive. It's always cringy, and it's always a huge gamble, and it doesn't usually work from what I've seen.
Standards.
So we do think tournaments and spectation are going to be super important. We're going to start off by having, similar to the original international that we did for Dota, there's going to be $1 million tournament.
By the time Gaben made his next TI appearance, it was clear that even the Dota community's opinion on Artifact had changed.
If you've linked your ticket to your account, you'll get a free copy of Artifact.
I have it.
And you're all in the beta starting in October in order to compete in the tournament.
I have it.
I've been trying really hard to get Artifact, but yeah, no one is bothering with me. Did you just use a loser interview to ask for an Artifact key?
And then, in November 2018...
I remember that. I fucking remember that. Oh my god, no. This was broadcasted to the studio, to the audience, if I recall correctly.
Artifact was released to the world, but it wasn't the launch that Valve wanted. It became clear pretty quickly that the game had problems. Problems that people would have found out about beforehand if only the game had an open beta. First of all, the game's $20 price tag and so-called open economy really frustrated some players.
Yeah. Economy is a huge problem. I'm concerned about it personally.
Now, there's nothing wrong with having an open economy in theory. The issue is that Valve was selling it on a digital marketplace. And the people that Valve was trying to poach away from Hearthstone, well, they were used to a free-to-play model. One where they could grind cards for free and then had the option of paying for packs. Those people felt kind of cheated by Artifact.
If you don't get 3 wins in Expert Constructed or Phantom Draft, you don't get a ticket back. So if you lose all your tickets, the only way you get tickets is to buy it. There should be another way to earn tickets to get you into Expert play.
I like a lot of things about the game, but the economy is pretty expensive for a lot of people.
But one of the most hotly contested issues about Artifact was its design. Some people felt like it was way too RNG heavy, while others thought it wasn't RNG heavy enough.
You know what really bugs me is when people are saying there's no RNG in the game, or like, yeah, the RNG is all controlled, you can play around all the RNG. The game is an RNG fest, it's just it objectively is.
I have a problem with the game at the moment in that regard, that I don't see a clear direction what we want to make with the game. Do we want to make it fun, a little bit more RNG heavy, or do we want to make it like super competitive with RNG? That doesn't make sense, right?
Most people thought it was beautifully designed, but that hardly mattered because the launch was handled so poorly.
So, speaking as someone who has played quite a few card games, never competitively, but has gotten into quite a few. I've spent my time in Magic, in Yu-Gi-Oh, in the Pokemon trading card game growing up, and who plays like deck building games. So I'm still familiar with card games and the way that they work. What makes a trading card game exciting is you don't know what you're going to draw from the deck, and you mitigate randomness by building your deck in precise ways. The excitement comes when you draw your cards and then you see what your opponent has drawn and you see how it goes, right? And like making tactical decisions based on that. The RNG happens when you draw. Then the tactics occur after you have drawn. That is part of what it, like, if you were to ask me, that is what is really exciting about games like Magic. Because the moment after you draw, that's when the tactics begin. Now it's all about just how well can you play. And you can bet on what your opponent has, right? Like, you're still playing the odds a little bit, but it's still tactical. I could never, like, I tried playing Hearthstone and I just couldn't get into it because, like, there's just randomness everywhere. And it didn't capture the feeling that I like about card games. Nerd? Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't this game dead already?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Kinda. I don't know, but it's
No,
a fun game, okay?
kinda.
The game is actually good.
The moment you stop adding value to Valve, which is usually the moment you ship a piece of software, they don't care. After Artifact's been out, do you know how many times Valve employees from the Artifact team have answered any questions of mine? Big ol' fucking zero! None!
The final nail in the coffin was that Magic the Gathering Arena, the client that finally brought Magic to the masses, launched in fall 2018. By January 2019, the damage had been done. Artifact's peak concurrent player count had dropped from an already underwhelming 46,000 to just 6,000.
What happened with Artifact? Dead game. That's what happened.
Hold on, I want to look at that graph again. Damn, December 2018. Average player count of 11K. The month after that, less than 3K. Slush. Hello. Bow. The machine has arrived. God, that is... So, like, those sorts of drop-offs are not unexpected for a game like this. But then to go from 3K to 7.5... Like, 750. God, that is rough. That is rough.
6,000.
What happened with Artifact? Dead game. That's what happened.
Adding fuel to some critics' fire, Garfield was terminated by Valve amidst all this mess. Now, Garfield rarely stays on with the design team after he's launched a game, but the optics weren't great. The worst part, though, was watching all these streamers who went...
Oh yeah, you like the tracking on Loren, the new tracking. I'm running it at 60 FPS. Up. The eye tracking is especially nice.
All in on Artifact flounder as they realized they'd...
Garfield was terminated. Deadfield. And I'm trying to do like Dedge and Garfield.
Gotten on a sinking ship.
I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should just bail. Maybe everyone else is just smarter than me. and I'm just an idiot for still playing this game.
And then, in May 2019, Valve released a statement acknowledging that Artifact had some deep-rooted problems and they'd be going back to square one to try to fix them. It even looks like Valve is going to try to enlist the Artifact community for help, if there's anybody left in the Artifact community.
Who? Yeah, fuck, we're gonna enlist the community for help. Fucking who? Who?
I mean, I can tell you right now that there's a lot of people that think that Artifact is like something that they've completely abandoned and will never update. I can tell you right now is that they are working on updating it. It's something that I have actually seen. Like, I visited Valve literally a week ago.
The thing is, at this point, it doesn't seem like it's even possible to resurrect Artifact.
The reason why Artifact failed is because Artifact just wasn't a fun game.
Artifact is garbage. Oh my.
The game's
God,
subreddit has already
that's
devolved
rough.
into a wasteland of sadness, spite, and admittedly top-tier memes.
Is
while the game's
dead.
Twitch page was recently home to illegal streams of anime, porn, and Avengers Endgame.
What? What?
So, could Artifact have been all the things?
Hold on. What? Excuse me?
Endgame.
What? What is this? What, did they just go in and just put this clip on repeat?
So, could Artifact have been all the things it was supposed to be?
I think I was around for this. I just didn't remember.
The Hearthstone killer, the Half-Life 2 of card games, Valve's greatest moneymaker in history? Maybe. But unfortunately, until Valve figures out a way to bring Artifact back from the dead, it'll go down in history as not only one of their greatest failures, but also one of the greatest games that never was.
You guys, you know what I realized when they were talking about the card economy? They were trying to buy more land in the metaverse early. They just bought more land in the metaverse. You had that ready, Muda. Jesus. There it is.
Now I'm getting paid cash with Atlas Earth. We have virtual land all across the globe. The next wave is digital, catch me on the way up. The glow up is visible, couple more. Watch mine gon' go up, it's about to go nuts. It's about to go nuts. Now I'm getting paid red in cash with Atlas Earth. Atlas Earth. Atlas Earth.
God, who the, you motherfucker.
Now I'm getting paid cash with Atlas Earth. We have virtual land all across the globe. The next wave is digital, catch me on the way up.
Wait, how many?
Couple more. Watch mine gon' go up, it's about to go nuts.
How many?
It's about to go nuts. Now I'm getting paid
I swear to God.
with Atlas Earth. Atlas Earth. Atlas Earth.
Okay, are we good? Are we clear? Luigi, no. Luigi. Hey Mario, you know all those coins that we got during our last adventure? No, I just invested them all in... I don't even know what that voice is anymore. An extra dime per year. Yeah, that dime is about to go nuts. Put me back in, I'm not done. I actually can't believe that. It's... Artifact, I feel like, was such a product of its time, right? Like, Valve saw that digital card games were making oodles of money, and they wanted to do it their own way. I've heard that the corporate culture at Valve is very sort of libertarian. And so they probably wanted to capture that with their market. And oof, they started development after they saw that Hearthstone was making tons of money. Yeah. I wonder what does the artifact category on Twitch look like right now? I'm not going to get wolf-cocked. Artifact. Let me see. Wait, what? Hold on. Artifact, yeah, the game. Come on. Okay, let me see. What? Tomfoolery, English, Artifact, Forsen, CLM, VTuber, XQC, CCU, Uganda. What? Breaking Bad Season 3, Episode 3 review, ADHD, anime, depression, LGBTQIA plus anxiety, W mental health, schizophrenia, psychosis, English. So these are tags. Those are tags, not the actual title. Why are they all labeled Forsen? Why are they also all labeled Uganda? No, I don't know. You know why? I don't know why. I do not know why. Well, I know Uganda's a dead meme. I'm saying like Forsen. Because Uganda wanna watch this. Okay, what happened with Forsen that I just don't know? I am not hip to the tea. Search for Artifact on Steam and found a porn game. The porn game is listed as the first result on Steam? Above Valve's own game? Hold on, I'm checking this. Artifact. Adult Lovecraftian horror strategy. Stealthily transform your university into horny blonde bimbos. Dynamically change genitalia and breast sizes, IQ, mind control your peers via eldritch powers or eldritch parasites, erase your competition, and avoid a mysterious rival faction. Mostly positive reviews. Only 14 reviews, but, you know. It is what it is. And that does show up before Artifact from Valve, which is incredible. It is the first result. I don't think that it's personalized if it's showing up as the first one for me too. Clearly, you have never played a Phenoxo game. Phenoxo? Legitimately, like, what is it? Don't even Google it. You're just encouraging me. Extreme kink. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Enlighten us. I feel like I just got everything I needed. I think if I'm going to go into that, though, I'm going to need an orc massage first. So, hey everyone. I want more tea. God, this tracking is so nice. Look at this. Like, fuzzy buzzies? Nope. I can do fuzzy buzzy check and not worry about the camera messing up. A furry transformation mud and text game developer. Okay. That does remind me of when... Hold on. Gianni, I believe it was? Let me find him. Yeah, Gianni, the meme guy. The meme guy. So, Gianni says, like, there's a quote. He congratulated a game dev on the launch. He said, wow, a lot of people are really surprised I left a supportive little comment on property damage. What game could that be? Mike streamed this game. I believe you. Lucky Bun got gifted this. Bless. So, Gianni said, like, wow, a lot of people are really surprised I left a supportive little comment on property damage. Guys, I literally voice in for In Heat and Kings of Hell. I'm guessing In Heat is Furryborn. Just based on this name. Kings of Hell. Okay, hold on. I'm looking this up. If I just do images. Okay, it's just furry shit, it looks like. The dragon in property damage is wearing a charged JO crystal. Hold on, I want to see if I can catch a look. Okay, no. 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 Wait. Oh god, feet. Oh! There it is.
Guys, don't listen to him. He's a furry.
Shut the fuck up. He is wearing a JO crystal. The feet are telling. That shot is purposeful. He is wearing a JO crystal though. There it is. Feet. Can we get some TL feet in the chat? Oh no. Hold on. Wait a minute. How many people do you think have modded their characters into the game? How many people? Like, yes. Hold on. I'm actually going to look this up on Steam. Property damage. Oh, it's only $5. If I go to the Steam Workshop. Oh, you need to implement a workshop pronto. There is no workshop yet, it looks like. IGN is too afraid to review this game. These are good reviews. You like being stepped on, don't you? This is my fetish. Someone negatively reviewing it. Gameplay is too shallow. You get exactly what it says on the tin. Content is lacking. And the characters feel a bit slow. I don't know, they're pretty big. Oh, this is a good review. Love the destruction of the city. When I grow up, I want to be 100 feet tall and destroy an entire city with my footsies. Yeah, that's a good place to go on tea break. We'll be back in just a few minutes, everyone. I'm gonna get some more duck shit tea. But all of you, it's time to stand up, stretch your legs, stretch your arms, get yourself a sippy. I'll see you all in just a few minutes. Who the fuck gifted a sub to Togepi? You think I wasn't going to recognize that name? You really think so? Narthex? Do you really think I wasn't going to recognize the Macro Falco guy? Think you me so ignorant? Wait, no, I don't want to transition back. Bad at streaming. Bad streamer. Banned streamer. Not a furry. Motherfuckers. All of you. None of you are free of sin. You know a lot of niche furry things, or somebody who's not.
Guys, don't listen to him. He's a furry.
It's like, even when we win, he wins.
God damn it. Well, hey, all of you. Did you know that there is a dude in Ohio who is shitting so much COVID that he has single-handedly, like, peaked the charts? Like, he has single-handedly made COVID show up more than any other time in this county's history? He is shitting that much COVID. Whoever this person is, we don't know. COVID can show up in stool, yes, and in fact, COVID is often tracked. Like the levels of COVID in an area are tracked partially through sewage. However, yeah, he has his own special variant of COVID that no one else seems to have. Like, it is this weird offshoot. And it is like, who knows what it is, but it seems to have infected his gastric system. Here, this person has a great thread on it. Ohio Cryptic Lineage Update. We've made no progress identifying the individual, but we have learned a few things. First, the signal is almost always present in the Columbus Southerly sewer shed, but not always at Washington Courthouse. I assume this means the person lives in Columbus and travels to Washington Courthouse, presumably for work. Soy Milk, hey, hello again. Yeah, he's not spreading. I don't think who this is spreading it by shitting. One possibility that isn't considered in this thread, by the way, is that it's a family that's infected. Some of the family stays home, doesn't leave this space. So it could be a few people that are shitting COVID. Second, the signal is increasing with time. Washington Courthouse had its highest SARS-CoV-2 wastewater levels ever in May, and the most recent sequencing indicates that this is entirely the cryptic lineage. So this is just this weird subvariant of COVID. Here. Third, I've tried to calculate how much viral material this person is shedding. Multiply the cryptic concentration by the total volume. I've done this several times and gotten pretty consistent results. They are shedding a few trillion genomes per day. What does this tell us? How much tissue is infected? It's impossible to know for sure. Chronically infected cells probably don't release much, but acutely infected cells produce a lot more. I gather a typical output in the lab is around 1,000 virus per infected cell. If we assume we are getting 1,000 viral particles per infected cell, that would mean there are at least 1 billion infected cells. The density of monolayer epithelial cells is around 300k cells per square centimeter. 1 billion cells would represent around 3.5 square feet of epithelial tissue. So 3.5 square feet of this dude's intestines are infected. Whoever this person is. Don't get me wrong, the intestines have a huge surface area, and 3 square feet is a tiny fraction of the total. But it's still a massive infection, no matter how you slice it. I do not know of any persistent infections that shed this much virus without killing the patient. The closest would probably be HCV, an infection that often ends in liver cancer. My point is that the patient is not well, even if they don't know it, but they could probably be helped if they were identified. So this person is shitting so much. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you like, Dragon Denton. And when I say that, I don't just say I think that oftentimes when someone says you are welcome to stay as long as you like, they say, oh, you can stay for a long time. But I feel like on streams it takes a little bit of a different meaning. I think that sometimes people feel an obligation to stay on a stream. No. If you want to stick around for 5 minutes and then go, that's fine by me. I'm here for you guys. I'm here, I'm here for your enjoyment. Yeah, Raven the Raven. Hopefully it's like an unhygienic family rather than a single person. So anyway, this person is shitting an incredible amount of COVID. Aw, soy milk. Thank you. Hee hoo. Good. I'm glad. You guys, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about other than the COVID shitter. I talked about it a little bit on stream, but only a little bit. I only did a little bit of digging. Some years ago, in a little book sale that was happening in front of a local library, I picked up a book. It was 25 cents, and it caught my eye. It was peculiar. Also, around that time, around the time I purchased this, I believe I was looking into Rajneeshpuram. So I was a little bit interested in weird spirituality of the 80s. When was this published? This book I picked up is called The Rampa Story by Lobsang Rampa. Let me check when this was published. Published by Corgi Books. When was this published? Oh, 1960. This was first published in 1960. Would you guys like me to read the paragraph on the very first page? There is not even a, there's not even a safety page. You know how there'll be a blank page at the very beginning to sort of protect the pages on the inside? This doesn't have that. Instead, there is a paragraph on this page. It reads, "When an Englishman claims that his body has been taken over by the spirit of a Tibetan Lama, he can reasonably expect mockery. When, in addition, he recounts extraordinary, highly detailed experiences which presuppose the possession of personal powers quite outside the laws of nature as we understand them, the reaction, not surprisingly, becomes an uproar. But uproars of this kind do sometimes spring from ignorance. To glimpse what was previously unknown is always disturbing. The fact that Dr. Rampa now has many thousands of readers throughout the world is evidence that not all minds are closed against the unfamiliar." So, did you catch that? This is a white dude claiming to be a Tibetan dude, a Tibetan llama, like not the animal llama, not the animal llama, not the dog. Like it's a white dude claiming to be a Tibetan dude. You guys, I think we just found one of the first transracial people. Oh dear, I have not really flipped through this. I'm okay. I just kind of want to. Ooh,
I made it all up. I make stuff up all the time.
I don't know. I think this dude might just be nuts. Sorry. The blink. So I do need to change the blink sensitivity, I think, because I was just looking down. See, here's the thing. I don't know that this dude thinks that he was reincarnated. I think that he thinks he was possessed. You know what? I think I looked up the Wikipedia page for this guy a while ago. What if I just look up Lobsang Rampa? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, there he is. Here is Lobsang Rampa. I had no idea who this dude was when I picked up this book. Anyone listen to Night Vale? What was it? The Indian Tracker. The white dude who wears a Native American headdress. The Apache Tracker, that's what it was. The Apache Tracker. Okay. Lobsang Rampa was the pen name of Cyril Henry Hoskin, an author who wrote books with paranormal and occult themes. His best-known work is The Third Eye, published in Britain in 1956. Okay. Following the publication of the book, newspapers reported that Rampa had been born Cyril Henry Hoskin and was a plumber from Plimpton in Devon, who claimed that his body hosted the spirit of a Tibetan Lama going by the name of Tuesday Lobsang Rampa. Tuesday? What? Tuesday? Why? Cute name for a llama. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Who is purported to have authored the books. The name Tuesday relates to a claim in The Third Eye that Tibetans are named after the day of the week on which they were born. I don't know enough to categorically say that this is bullshit, but I'm pretty sure this is bullshit. That's not yeah, source, crack pipe. Does anyone who knows more about Tibetan culture know the answer to this? Yeah, any monks in chat? Source, trust me, bro. There are only 7 names the Tibetans can have. This can't be real, right? For one thing, it wouldn't be in the English word Tuesday. Well, no, obviously not. I feel like that's self-evident. Rampa's book, The Third Eye, was published in November 1956 in the UK. The book purported to relate Rampa's experiences while growing up in Chakpori Lamasery. Right, because like monastery, Lamasery. Chakpori, Tibet, after being sent there at the age of 7. The title of the book is derived from operation similar to trepanation that Rampa claimed he had undergone, in which a small hole was drilled into his forehead to arouse the third eye and enhance powers of clairvoyance. Wait a fucking minute, you guys. No. This is a Dead by Daylight killer backstory. The book describes the operation as follows. The instrument penetrated the bone. A very hard, clean sliver of wood had been treated by fire and herbs and was slid down so that it just entered the hole in my head. I felt a stinging, tickling sensation apparently in the bridge of my nose. It subsided and I became aware of subtle scents which I could not identify. Suddenly there was a blinding flash. Now that's just the brain damage, my dude. For a moment the pain was intense. It diminished, died, and was replaced by spirals of color. As the projecting silver was being bound into place so that it could not move, the Lama Mingyar Dondup turned to me and said, "You are now one of us, Lobsang. For the rest of your life you will see people as they are and not as they pretend to be." Congratulations. We have given you autism. During the story, Rampa sees Yetis and eventually encounters a mummified body of himself from an earlier incarnation. He also takes place in an initiation ceremony in which he learns that during its early history, this can't be a real. Like, is this a real thing? Is this a real thing? Because this sounds like fan fiction. This sounds like fan fiction. Like, you know what? I wish that I had the knowledge to completely call this guy out on his bullshit, but I don't. Yeah, soy milk, but that's the thing, is like things like lobotomies happen and people survive them. Third eye in the brain instead of bullet in the brain. Explorer and Tibetologist Heinrich Herrer was unconvinced about the book's origins and hired a private detective from Liverpool named Clifford Burgess to investigate Rampa. In January 1957, Scotland Yard asked him to present a Tibetan passport or residence permit. Rampa moved to Ireland. 1 year later, the scholars retained the services of Clifford Burgess, a leading Liverpool private detective. Burgess's report, when it came in, was terse. Lama Lobsang Rampa of Tibet, he determined after 1 month of inquiries, was none other than Cyril Henry Hoskin, a native of Plimpton, Devonshire, the son of the village plumber and a high school dropout. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I see where this is going. He wrote a bullshit book about Tibetan mysticism, was caught lying, and then had to double down on the lie by saying, "Oh no, I'm a white, like my body is a white dude, but I'm possessed by the spirit of a Tibetan dude." He just doubled down. Here we go. Rampa was tracked by the British press to Howth, Ireland, and confronted with these allegations. He did not deny that he had been born as Cyril Hoskin, but claimed that his body was now occupied by the spirit of Lobsang Rampa. According to the account given in his third book, The Rampa Story, he had fallen out of a fir tree in his garden in Thames Ditton, Surrey, while attempting to photograph an owl. Why the fuck does it... Why did they... What? Why would they link to the page about owls? What? Oh my god. Don't you fucking blame me for this, bitch. Don't you point at me like that. I didn't do shit. Look. all I was doing was sitting on that fucking branch. He decided he wanted a photo of me. He beckoned. I didn't want to fly down. So he came up to me. And he fell. That's not fucking my fault. So he hit his head and thought he was a Tibetan Lama. Wait a minute. The monk spoke to him. So he saw a monk walk. He was concussed, and on regaining his senses, had seen a Buddhist monk in saffron robes walking towards him. The monk spoke to him about Rampa taking over his body, and Hoskin agreed, saying that he was dissatisfied with his current life. Are you shitting me? That is so fucking good. Yeah, Rat 2. This... He literally... So even assuming that this is real, he's like... So a Tibetan monk comes up to him and is like, "Hey man, can I take over your body?" And the dude is like, "Yeah, sure, my life sucks anyway." I mean, based, but... He was like, "My life sucks. Just take it. Take it." Oh, this is so funny. Oh, this is weird. Lopez adds that when he gave the third eye to a class of his at the University of Michigan without telling them about its history, the, quote, "students were unanimous in their praise of the book, and despite 6 prior weeks of lectures and readings on Tibetan history and religion, they found it entirely credible and compelling, judging it more realistic than anything they had previously read about Tibet." Well, Rampa claimed that his 1964 book, Living with the Lama, was dictated to him by his cat. This dude is a world-class bullshitter. I think I love him. This dude. This dude is actually unbelievable. I am losing my mind. Oh my god. This is unreal. Audiobook when? You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to flip to a random page in the Rampa story. Page 172. Let me see. Oh, you know what? 173. Suddenly, I made a precipitous movement, and there was a sharp crack and the odorous smell of powdered wood. The branch was rotten, and it gave beneath me. Oh, wait a minute. Is this actually the story of him photographing the owl? It is! Oh, this is written in the most obnoxious, meandering prose. Like, I'm not going to read it aloud to you guys because it's boring as fuck. It's like, oh, this is boring. Okay, here we go. Here's the action. My attention was distracted by the sight of something fluttering on a branch not far above my head. Okay, so a bunch of this is boring. Just FYI. But the reason that he's writing it this way is because adding boring detail can help contribute to the realism, right? You describe something in enough detail, and it starts to feel more real. For example, one of the tells that someone is lying, like, forget body language. Forget body language. One of the tells that someone is lying is that they start describing things in too great detail. If someone starts describing something in too great detail, then they feel like they're trying to make it more real by describing it further. They made it up. They made it all up. Okay, so my attention was distracted by the sight of something fluttering on a branch not far above my head. I looked up, and to my delighted surprise, I saw a young owl there, flapping about, clutching at the branch, blinded by the bright sunlight. Quietly, I put down the knife which I had been using and made my way indoors to fetch a camera. With that in my hands and with the shutters set, I made my way to the...
I made it all up. I make stuff up all the time.
Thank you. It's made up. Total fabrication. Completely false. We made it up. With that in my hands and with the shutter set, I made my way to the tree and silently, or as silently as I could, I climbed up to the first branch. Stealthily I edged along. The bird, unable to see me, the bird over there, unable to see me in the bright light, but sensing me, edged further away out towards the end. I, quite thoughtless of the danger, moved forward and forward, and with each movement... Thank you. And with each movement of mine, the bird went further forward until it was almost at the end of the branch, which is now bending dangerously beneath my weight. This owl was doing the thing where, like, someone scoots closer on the bench, like a creepy dude scoots closer to a woman on the bench, and then the woman, like, moves away. Like, she scoots away. This is some Looney Tunes shit, yeah. Suddenly I made a precipitous movement, and there was a sharp crack and the odorous smell of powdered wood. The branch was rotten, and it gave beneath me. I catapulted headfirst towards the earth beneath me. Okay. He who... Poor owl. This dude was, like, trying to edge closer to the owl, and the owl's like, fuck no, man. You stink. Stinky British. Fred killed a guy. I didn't kill him, he just allowed himself to be taken over. Wait a minute. My visit to Venus is based on work which Rampa did not approve for publication and was published some years after it was written. It describes how Rampa meets the masters of several planets during a trip in a spaceship. The original manuscript was written by Rampa, but this book was not. It was created by Gray Barker and published by Saucerian Books in 1966, who used Rampa's name and manuscript without his permission. Rampa finally gave his permission for the book to be published, provided 2 alterations were made, and 10% of the profits were sent to the Save a Cat League in New York City. That's specific, but okay. Owl and Stinky Brit. Apparently it wasn't enough to claim Tibetan cultures, they have to claim alien cultures too. This dude did more to help cats than Diane Kelly. Fuck. God, you're right. Okay, we get to hear Rampa's voice. Okay, bets. Bets on what you think his voice is going to sound like. I'm going to bet that he tries, like, speaking with... I'm going to bet that he sounds like he's speaking in an Indian accent. Did I read the name of the cat? Wait, what's the name of the cat? Control F, cat. Lobsang Rampa went on to write another 18 books containing a mixture of religious and occult material. One of the books, Living with the Llama, was described as being dictated to Rampa by his pet Siamese cat, Mrs. Fifi Grey Whiskers. That's a pretty good one. I like that name. Okay, no, I wanted... I'm willing to bet he puts on a fake Indian accent.
This is T. Lobsang Rampa, bringing to you some information on a subject of which so many of you have written to me. The subject, a very popular one, meditation.
I was completely fucking right. I was completely fucking right. He's putting on an affect. Also, he sounds like he needs a wedgie. I have never wanted so much to give someone a wedgie by just listening to their voice. Speaks like an Indian guru. Yeah, he speaks like an Indian guru. Sounds like an old white nerd. It's the pauses in between what he's saying, trying to imitate the affect of an Indian guru. If you've ever listened to an Indian guru talk, you'll know what I'm talking about. I feel like if you've heard them, you'll recognize it. Give that chode a swirly. Yeah. Dr. Kleiner from Black Mesa. Fuck, okay, that's good. Sweet Matty G, I did expect that he was going to have an accent, but he did take on the affect, even if he didn't take on the accent as much. How are you guys liking the new tracking, by the way? It is so nice. It is so nice for me. I'm liking it a lot. Gordon, please help me fake being a Tibetan monk. Let me double check something. There. That should get rid of any extra little fuzziness. I'm fluffy, not fuzzy. The more your bird is tracked, the less your stream stays on track. I resent that. I have been way more off track than this before. You notice it as soon as you came in? Yeah, it's really noticeable. Like, especially, I think the eye movement, especially. Yeah, no, I got some hardware. Some hardware for some good tracking. The reason that iPhones are used is because, not necessarily because the cameras are better, but because it has proprietary face tracking technology for Face ID. Yeah. I decided it was a worthy investment. Have you never noticed the jiggle physics? Probably because the tracking has been like extra smoothed out. I brought the smoothness way down. And it's still very smooth. And the crazy thing, this is connected to my router. Like, my phone is tracking me, sending the data to the router, and then the router is sending that data to my PC. It's quite impressive. With iPhone tracking, you need very little smoothing. Yeah, I discovered that yesterday, Denshi. I just have like a teeny tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Smooth bird. Smooth. Rounder, smoother owl. Oh, I remember there was another thing. Oh. Let me see. Because Vex sent me something. Let me see if I can... Right, here it is. So, Vex decided to play a little game with me. They sent me some objects and asked me to guess their price. Everyone? As soon as you hear Vex, you know it's going to be good. Vex is fucking incredible. Everyone, I'd like to play the same game with you that Vex played with me. I have a question for you. Here is a brass doorstop. Let me ask you, how expensive is this brass doorstop? It is $270. For a thing that is made... It's funny, you guys are like actually highballing it. This is $270. Would you pay $270 for this doorstop? This thing that is like designed to be smacked around? I have a worse one. Hey guys, how expensive do you think this candle holder is? I'm sorry, the design is so wonky. How expensive do you think this candle holder is? This candle holder is $215. $215. Something that Vex was very annoyed about is that it doesn't even come with a candle. Like, for some reason, that really incensed Vex. So this is what's kind of frustrating about me. This is apparently a designer thing. Let me pull it up real quick. The Vex sent me where's the link? Vex sent me the link. Oh, no. Okay, I know where it is. Let me see. Because I'll show you guys the price. Like, it's the price of some of this shit. Here we go. I don't think this site's gonna dox me. No, we're good. It's the Travis Barker Skull Collection. I don't know why Travis Barker is involved. Yeah, hey, you want the demon core? So these little necklaces, are $105 on sale for $73.50. How much you want to bet? These never come off of sale. I'm going to assume that these do sell for full price sometimes. It's possible that they're in a perpetual sale. Perma sale, you think? So if you want a penis lamp at full price is $650. Ooh, Reverend Joe. Ugh. But no, this is Demon Core penis lamp. Have you ever wanted to cum radiation? There these are $215 for these little things. Look at them. This is very amusing to me for some reason. These are cabinet knobs. I don't know what... Hey, wait a minute. That's Magic the Gathering. That is definitely the Magic the Gathering skull. I'd recognize that anywhere on his thumb. These are particularly ugly. Hold on, I'm going to make sure that this doesn't dox me real quick. These sites have a tendency to dox you. Okay, I think I'm good. Look at this fucking thing. It's a bowl. I will drink from your skull. Anyone else play a bunch of Mountain Blade? This looks stupid. Like, this looks stupid. I'm sorry. Comes in a black silk bag and a gift box. $319 when it's not on sale. $223 when it's on sale. My brain sees a frog wearing glasses. Oh, I see it too. Oh, that is cute. Now that I see that. It's like, it's a frog going to a masquerade ball. The store is for rich vampires. This store is for rich jabronis. Speaking of, rest in peace, the Iron Sheik. I think it's pronounced Shake, actually. Unfortunately, the Iron Sheik is dead. He died recently. Bless this man. Unfortunately, wrestlers tend to live very short lives because of the sort of terrible things they put their bodies through. Look, just gonna tell you all now, what doesn't kill you doesn't always make you stronger. Sometimes it just injures you. Sometimes it just injures you. He was old? How old was he? He made it to 81? That is like... That is a fucking fossil. For pro wrestling? 81 is really good. Like, people in the wrestling industry drop dead in their 30s because their hearts explode from all of the steroids that they take. Now that is incredible. Whoever left, like, can we just appreciate some of his last tweets for a little bit? Fuck the wildfires. Whoever let the dogs out can go fuck yourself. The list jabroni list without the camel clutch, Bubba. Fuck the true love. No, he is like one of the most based people. Oops. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses, you dumb son of a bitch? Fuck dancing with your eyes closed. Fuck, and I cannot stress this enough, the Monday. Fuck the rhythm and the rhyme. Fuck the Apple Vision Pro headset. Oh, have you guys seen that? It's their AI, it's not AI, it's their AR, their augmented reality headset. To my understanding, they are expecting people to wear that thing out in public. If people would not wear Google Glass, they're not going to wear your headset. They should have called it the iPod. Fuck, you're right. $3,500. For a max of 2 hours, yeah. Whew. If you are a jabroni, I will beat the fuck out of you. Mike shaking in his boots. One of the last things he got to do was curse out the Apple Vision. Honestly, good way to go out. I'm like, if I had the option, well, okay, not the option. I'd like to keep going as long as I can, but if I were to die and my last words were making fun of the Apple Vision. There are worse ways. There are worse ways to go, man. Fuck the Monday. Do you think he Bret Hart Bubba? Starships are meant to fly. What the fuck you think, jabroni? I fuck with you fruit gushers, but I can never find you in the store like I used to, Bubba. Just can't find fruit gushers. He wants fruit gushers. Mike ranted about Apple this Monday. I got the iPhone, but I got it for a very specific purpose. I have no intention of involving myself in the Apple ecosystem. The last Apple product that I owned was an iPod Nano. And even then when I got it, it was outdated. I have no intention of getting involved in the Apple ecosystem. I'm using an iPhone for tracking, for face tracking. Terry Funk at his last match in 2017, he was 73. Fuck. That's wild. That's impressive. Take a deep breathe and reflect on how you are a dumb son of a bitch. Is this the Iron Sheik's way of saying the wise man knows he knows nothing? I think that Socrates would have spoken to the youth a lot better if he instead said, take a deep breathe and reflect on how you are a dumb son of a bitch. Yeah, soy milk. People say that boomers, old people, just don't understand modern tech and social media. The Iron Sheik is the opposite. Like, this motherfucker tweets like a goddamn legend. This person wins Twitter. Like, every time he tweets, he wins Twitter. Right? Like, this is optimal Twitter usage. We are looking at the optimal Twitter usage. I'm over here now. I think he had a media guy. Yeah. He every time he tweeted, he won. He won. Fuck the little house on the prairie. Wizard of Oz, go fuck yourself. Ask the Ivy and the Marla and the Trudy who had the smoothest mustache at the Woodstock. Choose wisely, otherwise go fuck yourself. My Little Pony, go fuck yourself. Slush molding. Jesus. Based. If she wears short skirts and you wear t-shirts, if she is cheer captain and you on the bleachers, you need to go fuck yourself. Replacing lyrics with go fuck yourself is... Why is it so funny? My fave thing in this entire world is beating the fuck out of jabronis. In a perfect world, go fuck yourself. Out of curiosity, go fuck yourself. Retweet if you are not a jabroni. This was in like the 2 weeks leading up to his death. Unreal. To put it in perspective, everyone reading this is a dumb son of a bitch. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you can watch them go fuck yourself. Literally a timeline comprised entirely of bangers. Knock knock, who there? Go who? Go fuck yourself, who, you dumb son of a bitch. Oh, what's this? Unsurprising to see, so he just retweeted, unsurprising to see the notorious anti-Semite, Holocaust denier, and former KKK leader David Duke praise Roger Waters for confronting the Jewish global deep state. When I drink 9 ice-cold beer and still I roll the 269 at the Bowlero, Bubba. Okay. To clarify, I have no idea, like, I know isn't David Duke? Yeah, David Duke is the leader of the KKK, I think. I don't know who Roger Waters is. This is a loaded term that can mean a lot of different things, depending on who's saying it. Former Grand Wizard, okay, gotcha. The Iron Sheik, fuck the Hulk Hogan. DeSantis, you have that jabroni Hulk Hogan theme music. If you're trying to lose the vote, Bubba, you doing excellent. Was decrying crime. Okay, yeah. In the digital or physical world, go fuck yourself. If you are someone's dirty little secret and you don't tell anyone, or you'll just be another regret, you are basically a dumb bitch. Slush. Wait, iPhones are water resistant, aren't they? I noticed that. Like, they are water resistant, weirdly. Yeah, not proof, but resistant. Knock knock, yep. Rule of thumb, I break your jabroni thumb and your rule with my little finger. Fuck, the easy way. What? Hello, James Blunt. She smiled at you in the subway when she was with another man. She is... What? I don't get it. Is this another... This is another song lyric, right? Hold me closer. I want to belly-to-belly suplex you. Bless the Iron Sheik, living his best life. So Floyd, I often don't know the names of all the people in the bands that I like. This is a common feature of the me. Sorry. He has brain worms of various kinds. Gotcha, Miso. His anti-Israel obsession does go into anti-Semitism. Oh, yeah, you can... I guess it's slippery, right? Because Israel is kind of fucked, right? I don't feel like that's a controversial opinion. Like, Israel is just fucked. The problem is people use it as an excuse for extending that out to other things. Oh, Captain Erica, thanks for the 15 months. God damn. Oh, Blind Archer, you gave 100 bits like 50 minutes ago while we were talking about the person shitting incredible amounts of COVID. You said, go to quarantine, you are shitting yourself. Fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, Israel is an apartheid state. Yeah. That's not a controversial statement, it's just the truth. Right? Like, that can't be controversial. That's just categorically the case, right? Raytheon might disagree there, sport. Oh, it is so... Okay, no, there's something super interesting to me. Evangelical Christians are super into supporting Israel for a specific reason. Oh, the eye tracking's doing. No, evangelical Christians are super into supporting Israel for the most interesting reason, because Israel needs to exist in order to usher in the end times. The apocalypse. They believe that the Jews need to retake Israel and have Jerusalem in order for the apocalypse to begin, which is a good thing because Christianity, in many ways, is an apocalypse cult. It is a religion based around the apocalypse. And it is an apocalyptic religion. That's what I'm talking about. Israel having a spotted calf, like a pink calf being born in Israel, is going to usher in the apocalypse. And that's a good thing. Thanks, BuzzFeed. Thanks, fucking, I don't know, Insider. Yeah, fucking Denchi. Oh dear. Insider, I don't even know. Oh, okay. So a couple. One thing that I wanted to mention. I didn't even mention this earlier on when I wanted to. Okay, so Tuesday we have it locked in. I'm pretty sure. Leroy hasn't confirmed, but it should work. We are going to be doing Dead by Daylight in houses on Tuesday with Leroy, Andre, Graffy, and Whiskey. Those four are going to be joining in. Leroy has been playing Dead by Daylight. I've been playing some. Graffy has played a bunch, but is very out of practice. And Whiskey is totally new. Whiskey is like fresh. Whiskey Dingo. Sorry, Whiskey Dingo. The Dingo. Wiki Dingo. It is. I think that Dead by Daylight with Whiskey is going to be interesting, yeah. The yellow one. Yeah. I want to... Dead by Daylight in-houses are really funny. I'm going to do some of those sometimes. Also, on Friday, as in tomorrow, I am going to be joining Whiskey on his stream. So tomorrow, I'm going to be joining for Family Feud, Furry Feud. It's America versus EU. Also, EU has Jal, but Jal speaks French, so America versus EU. Oh yeah, the EU side will be EP. The EU is very tired. He is EP. Oh, VR Gym. Hey guys. We're going to be going for another hour or so. Dragon Denton, look. Most Americans... I think most Americans are monolingual. Hold on. We're in the information age. 3/4 of Americans speak only their mother tongue with no second language. Interesting. Yeah. So, the majority, 75%, yeah, 3/4 of America only speaks English. Or is monolingual, like maybe they only speak Spanish, right? Yeah, the other 25% are probably people. Well, no, there are lots of people in America that speak different languages for whatever reason. It's not just English, yeah. It's specifically it doesn't specify English, just their mother tongue, which is an important distinction. I am kind of incensed still at the fucking, what was it, the $270 doorstop. Who the fuck? Like, this still is bothering me. Who the fuck invests in a $270 doorstop? Why? $270 for a thing that is meant to be hit by the door. Rich influencers. How's it a doorstop? Yeah, right. A doorstop needs to be softer. You'd want to put like leather on it or something. Do you remember the one house from Unreal Estate that was painted all black everything? Okay, yeah. I want to do another Unreal Estate with Mike really bad. Those are really fun. Yeah, why do you make a doorstop out of expensive solid brass? I have a friend who lives in California, makes decent money, is a programmer. And something that he does, like, he has disposable income, and he likes investing in beautifying his space. So you know what he does? He commissions local artists whose work he loves. If you are going to spend a lot of money on decoration, hire someone local. Buy a local artist's work. If you are going to, by that same token, if you're going to buy stuff like nice teaware and you're going to spend a lot of money on it, buy from a local artist. And I'm going to make an argument that maybe some people disagree with. Even if you don't like the art as much, it's art from where you are from, right? There is more meaning and connection there. So I still think that even if I will take a work that I like less from somewhere local than a work that is like nicer from farther away. I think that there's more meaning in it. Maybe that's not true for everyone. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, Denchi, exactly. Commission friends. Yeah. Yeah, at the very least, independent artists. From your circle. Case by case. Yeah. But this feels like an insult, right? $270 for this, for a brass doorstop, that is going to damage your door. Like, the door is going to get damaged, the brass skull is going to get damaged. Why? You know what would look even more aesthetically pleasing and pretty much work the exact same way? A rock. Go outside and get a rock and put it behind the door. A rock. Yeah, get the rock chain. Yeah, you could get a pretty rock. Rocks can be very pretty. There are people who devote their entire lives to rocks. Geologists. Don't take your rocks for granted. Yeah, put doorstop on rock chain. Value go up. Don't take it. How did 3 people in a row say don't take your rocks for granted? God damn it. Organite pyramid. Yes, every time you open your door and your door hits the organite pyramid, it sends out reverberations of love as the microplastics break apart and fill your lungs. Oh my god. Okay, I'm reminded. There was a particularly head-ass comment. I decided to look at the comments of the upload of the WikiHow stream that Mike did. That Mike and I did together. Let me pull this up. Jabroni Mike full stream. Oh, whoop. Let me see if I can find this just real quick. If I just search how to life. Here we go. Let me find this. There was just the most head-ass comment. Let me find this. Where is it? Maybe they deleted it. Here we go. I love this. Someone said, outlandishly stupid. These two have become so far up their own asses that they're honestly throwing shade at the concept of humanity creating solutions to problems it faces. So because there are things that haven't been handled as you wish, and there's problems in the world, people obviously don't create solutions to things. Fucking wow. Do you have any idea how many people's lives have been saved or improved by the creation and use of plastic? Why am I even asking? If the world is such a hellscape, take yourselves off it. I think this motherfucker just told Mike and I to kill ourselves because we don't categorically like plastic. He just told us to kill ourselves because we have some objections to the way that plastic is used. Of all the things I thought I was going to be told to kill myself over, having objections to the overuse of plastic is not one of them. That's a new one. You don't like plastic? Kill yourself. Yeah, alright, I'll get right on that. You guys know how I'm gonna kill myself? I'm gonna grind up some plastic, and I'm gonna eat it all. I'm going to eat plastic until I die. I'm going to overdose on microplastics, yes. So, in case it's not clear, I don't think Mike and I I don't categorically hate plastic. I buy things that are made out of plastic. I can't believe that I need to specify this. My problem isn't the existence of plastic. My problem is that microplastics are now in everything. Plastic in my blood. Ow. He hates plastic. You guys, this might... Is this our raid message? Outlandishly stupid. Of course I fucking know the benefits of plastic. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, there's a reason plastic is ubiquitous. Like... Fuck me. Actually, plastic has improved the lives of so many people. I think, so you guys understand that just because I say I don't like something, I cannot stop stream. I cannot stop stream to add an asterisk to every fucking thing I say. This is very much like me saying I don't like waffles, and someone saying, "Oh, you like pancakes?" Or it's the other way around. I like waffles. Oh, so you hate pancakes? It's like, no. No, I just hate you. I'm so baffled. Like, I'm not against the use of plastic. I'm against the use of people making shitty little plastic pyramids and selling them for $40 and then telling people to throw them into the river so that fish can eat even more plastic. How the fuck do you get Fred wishes that people were dead because plastic has saved people's lives. And he doesn't like plastic. I don't... If you hate plastic so much, why did you drink the Pacific Ocean 2 days ago? Yeah. If you want to know one of the reasons I'm hesitant to stream on YouTube, this is one of them. Oh yeah, no, the garbage patches. No, the garbage patches in the ocean are so much worse than people realize. Because they aren't islands. They aren't hard islands like fucking, like, the islands of, like, that Dagon rises with, right? They are very fine plastic particles that go quite deep, that are suspended in the water. Anyway. Mostly from fishing supplies. I mean, some of it. Some of it. There are no Okay, no, soy milk. Here's the interesting thing. You guys want to know the scariest part about the plastic patches in the ocean? They are developing their own ecosystems that rely on the plastic. So if we were to clean up the patches, then we would be at risk of damaging these ecosystems. Not new organisms, just new ecosystems that are showing up with existing organisms. Nightmare. We can't just go out and, like, grab all the plastic. It's more complicated than that now. We took too fucking long. Literally, one of those cases where you took so long to clean your shower that there is now a new, like, strain of bacteria that has appeared. So it is good for nature. Yes! Now you are helping nature by throwing plastic out. That's how the unique brand of COVID. Yes, the unique this new brand of COVID. This new what was it? What did he call it? He called it a cryptic lineage. This new cryptic lineage showed up because someone didn't wash their shower for like 6 months, and then they took a bath in it. Ohio COVID. You know what? It is a very Ohioan thing to do. To shit your weight in, like, COVID genetic material. Who the fuck is it? Like, it is the most Ohio thing. Obviously, like, I don't think, like, if you were to ask me, I don't think that this person should be publicly identified, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intensely curious. Who the fuck is shitting out their, like, whose intestines are being liquefied by COVID? With, like, a brand new strand. Brand strand. Flintstones? How long's the COVID shitter been going? Since May, it looks like. There was a spike in COVID in February, but there's a new spike now from just this, apparently this one person. Like, it's just this one cryptic strand. Here, I'll like pull it open again. It's this one cryptic strand in May. Fun fact about Ohio, the word looks like a tractor. Fuck, you're right. Ohio getting one guide. A little bit. Has it started spreading? It doesn't look like it. That's the crazy thing, right? Because if this cryptic strand was spreading, you would think that, like... Okay, so the theory is that this person lives in Columbus, in the Columbus Southerly sewer shed, and then goes to Washington Courthouse to work. However, it doesn't look like this cryptic lineage is increasing, right? But it is increasing, but like not at the rate of spread that you would expect. So it probably is just one dude with just like the weirdest fucking gut COVID. I don't know how transmissible it is, because it's just in his intestines, probably. I don't know why I'm assuming it's a he. The water is decently recycled. Yeah, like, they test it. Yeah, this person is probably in great trouble. And if this person doesn't know yet, there is a if I had to guess, their chance of cancer is skyrocketing. Yeah, his gut biome is now COVID. It's like people who naturally produce yeast in their guts. Yes, that does happen sometimes. That has happened in the past. All modern men do is shit disease and lie. Wonder if something similar is happening at Blue Lick Road. I wonder. Oh, interesting. Okay, Misohead has some interesting info. Overall, most ocean plastic comes from rivers, mostly from developing countries in Asia. Okay. However, the garbage patch in particular is mostly from fishing. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Auto brewery syndrome. God. It's in Asia because we ship our shit out there. That is true to an extent, right? Like, a lot of recycled material is sent out to Asia to be recycled. Eat one piece of bread and you get falling over drunk. Okay, that's fascinating. Yeah, there are literally just putting a net at the end of a drainage pipe will catch so much plastic. So much of it gets blown off during shipping. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's valid. My problem because I'm ordering Chinese tea. I think I might be part of the problem. It's so good though. It's so good. Ocean Cleanup YouTube channel. Huh. Okay. I might take a look at that sometime. One second. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys. I ordered a new Gaiwan. Let me see if I can find this actually. You're a problem by existing. Okay, yeah, that's fair. My monk shit tea habit is killing the earth. Yes. And that's a good thing. Okay, let me see. I'm pretty sure... Okay, here we go. I have the absolute teeniest, tiniest little Gaiwan now that I love using. Let me show you all. I'm just gonna like send it to myself. Yeah, that is a long COVID. It's long to have the acute infection anyway. Okay, now that. Okay, look at this. Look at this. My new Gaiwan that I've been using a lot. So on the left is my my old Gaiwan, which I still use. I'm using today. But on the right is my new teeny tiny Gaiwan. Look at it. It holds a third of a cup. It's so itty bitty. It is actually perfect for tasting tea because you can just do lots of little steeps. It's excellent for like when you want to gong fu a tea and just taste its whole range in one sitting. It's great. It's great. You just do lots of little steeps. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. This is a photo of me. I love it. It's very cute. And then here I'll show you a reference. This is how it looks in my hand. Look at that. Oh, I also have a glass guy one now. But yeah, look at it. He's so cute. Love it. I was showing off the leaves. Very pretty leaves. I love that little thing. The funny thing is, I can't pick it up with one hand even though it's so small. Because the problem is that the base is too small. I have spilled a bunch of tea trying to pick it up with one hand. Now I just used to. Not an owl immersion ruin. No. That's just when I have plucked my fingers. Nice. Keep contributing to the ceramic garbage patch. Fuck off. Spill the tea. Had to use two hands for everything and it's just shaky. Aw. That just happens. I get you. Tea, okay, unironically, I have been loving my duck shit tea. It is so tasty. For those wondering, there is no duck shit involved. There's no duck shit. It is not actually feces. It's just very tasty. I have not done the tea. I have not done the tea gaslight yet. I'm thinking of doing that next Saturday, potentially. Jimpy, no, it's not even fertilized with duck shit. It isn't even used in the soil. Like maybe like a tiny bit, but like because a duck flew over and shat. But I don't think it's intentionally added to the soil. It has literally nothing to do with duck shit. So the name is wholly remarkable for that reason. Oh, go eep, Spectral. Thanks for hanging out. You can really taste the duck. Yum, 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 yum. I almost... Okay. Hear me out. What if I were to read the Rampa story and find the most head-ass shit and bookmark it and share it? Because I'm willing to bet that this book has some head-ass shit. Because some of the memories in this are like so precise. I was speaking with a friend who studied neurology for a while, and something that was really interesting is that the more a memory path is used, the more it's worn down. Kind of like a hard disk on a computer. If you recall the memory frequently, those pathways get damaged, which is different from like building muscle memory because you are emphasizing the memory. But yeah, it's really interesting. I think language is different as well because you're building knowledge. But like if you're trying to remember an incident that occurred, the more you remember it, the more damaged it becomes. Yeah, hold on. We have a soundtrack for this. Forcelessness. This is not The Shining. The story behind the caretaker. Well, I mean, I know. Is there a more of a story behind it? Is there a story or just a background? This eventually... Right, Slush, I think we talked about this. We did talk about this a while ago. Yeah, no, Deterangolas, this fucked with me a fair bit. Even now, just listening to it is fucking with me a little bit. Byzandarius, thanks for the 16 months. Goddamn. There's a Doom WOD inspired by Everywhere at the End of Time called The Thing You Can't Defeat. Huh. Oh, we need to play My House. However, I'm going to need to entreat someone to help me. Yeah, it does what it's intended to do. I need to play myhouse.wad. But I will need help setting it up. I have purposefully kept myself completely ignorant of it for the possibility of playing it blind on stream. I just need someone that'll help me set up like Doom WADs. I need to set up Doom on my computer. How difficult is it? It's very easy. Okay. Yeah, if just setting it up is easy, then we should do that. So interestingly, so Misohead's talking about how stories are how we remember things. The way that I make down... it is my belief that a core part of humanity is storytelling. It's how we understand things. It's how we understand things that happen to us. It's how we understand memories. We fit them into stories. We create narratives. And that's why, even though I think that the world is a little more complicated than that, I structure my videos like narratives. I make them into stories. Oopsie daisy. What the? Oh, that's what that was. I clicked on a thing on accident. Hey everyone, it's about that time. I've got a lot of things to get done today. So maybe it's time to wrap things up. Everyone, it's time for the community contributions section. Hashtag #TOWLArt if you want to share. But I hope you all like the new tracking with Loren. I think that it's fantastic. Couldn't be happier with it. Fuck you for watching. Fuck you for subscribing. Oh my god. Okay, so first we have a cutie. Look what Scarlet made. Breaking news, a local hoot can finally tilt head. More at 9. Ooh. I could tilt my head before, but it wasn't very good. Ah, Slosh, how dare you? How fucking dare you? I would like to do another Cult of the Lamb stream sometime soon, by the way. I haven't played since playing it on stream, and I want to roll through it. I want to like not speed run it, but you know, I'm decent at the game. I think we can
Birdie.
rip through. Ah.
Nice birdie. Good birdie.
Aw, you guys. I want a pork. I want what was it? What do we call it? Cult of the Ham. So mad about it. Rick McLeod, thanks for the fresh sub. Thank you. Enjoy your froggy. Can we all show Rick McLeod the most important emote that they just unlocked? There it is. Thank you. So Dragon Denton, it originally was Cult of the Lambo. I started a new file. Now it's Cult of the Ham. Scarlet, thank you for the precious fellow. Hamster Zerg. We have... What is this word choice? I think that people thought that this dude was just a proto-furry at first. Like, no, he's a llama, like a wise person. Come on, guys. We have the scarf date. It's a blanket date, actually. Yoo-hoo. Look at... It's getting wider. It's getting wide enough that I'm starting to struggle to fit it in my normal shot. That's good. Good progress. That's got to be exciting, making this sort of progress. Okay. Oh, you guys, I'm getting canceled. I'm getting canceled with Discord screenshots. So Ender Cobra messaged me and said, "Hey Fred, I love your streams. I was wondering if you'd be willing to play a game of chess sometime." And then, according to this screenshot, because I was making the point that Discord screenshots and like chat logs are incredibly easy to fake, and I can't believe that people actually accept them as evidence online. Just someone that has no rapport online just comes out and says, "Hey, this content creator like said this in a chat." It's like, and people just fucking accept it, and I find it absolutely maddening that people just accept it without any question. So according to this, I responded, "What the fuck did you just fucking ask me, you stream viewing bitch? Oh my god, it's custom. I'll have you know I've recorded and edited over 24 hours worth of documentary series on YouTube, and I've involved in numerous collabs with mainstream creators, and I have over 300 streams that are longer than 3 hours. I have been streaming for years, and I'm the top furry owl on all of YouTube and Twitch. You are nothing to me but just another lol cow. I will wipe you the fuck out with precision, the likes of which has not been seen since my Wings of Redemption video. Mark my fucking words. You think you can get away with asking me to talk to you over the internet? Think again, fucker. As we speak, I am contacting my secret network of furry hacker friends across the USA, and your IP is being traced right now, so you better prepare for the storm, maggot. The storm that wipes out the pathetic little thing you call your online presence. You're fucking dead, kid. I have friends everywhere, and I can cancel you in over 700 ways, and that's without screenshots. Not only am I extensively extensively connected in the creator sphere, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the secret Roblox mafia, and I will use it to its full extent to wipe your miserable ass off the face of the internet, you little shit. If only you could have known what unholy retribution your little kind request was about to bring down upon you, maybe you would have held your fucking tongue. But you couldn't, you didn't, and now you're paying the price, you goddamn idiot. I will shit fury all over you and you will drown in it. You're fucking dead, kiddo. To which Ender Cobra replied, a crying yeek. So, I mean, I don't remember saying this, but it's in a Discord log, so it must be real. Oh, thanks for the sub, Misohead. Thanks for the 9 months. So that happened. Well, that just happened. Oh, there's another image in the blanket update. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, no, damn. Progress. Look at that progress. Also, bully. Good. Yee-hoo. Goat is small. Tape to wall. Oh, cute. This is cute. The Stardew Valley board game. Board game night with friends. Oh, that's comfy. Very nice. What is this? Shala, what did you do? I have the absolute teeniest, tiniest little penis now that I love using. I fucking knew it. God damn it. And hey everyone. We're here. We made it to the Starry Feathers sketch page. Oh, and there's some good shit. Oh my gosh. There is some good shit in here. You aren't doing anything untoward, Jimmy. And yeah, smooth. Look at smooth. Yeah. He. Oh, Olivia Manser, thanks for the raid. Sorry, we're just wrapping up right now. But I'm smooth. Starry does just get better, right? Boing, yeah, yes. Yes. I'm bouncy. Ah. Good birdie. Yeah, me. Fucking. Birdie. There's.
Nice birdie.
No, stop it.
Good birdie.
Stop it. Stop it. You're not allowed to do this. That's cheating. That's cheating. We have Lopsang Rampa. And there's me. Hold on, we'll get a closer look at it in a second. There is me stealing all of the Dota wristbands. Good. They didn't buzz. They just lit up. But wait, what is that? Guy won and boy won. But God damn it. Stupid fucking puns. And there's me as a trading card game player. Oh yes. You activated my trap dick. Wait a minute. No, wait, no. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about the other meanings of that word. Wait a minute. I was thinking trap card and I was like, "Oh, but so there's a surprise penis." I didn't even think about... God damn it. On Pride Month, yes. Finally canceled for real. Free me. I didn't even think about it. No, it's been a good run. Well, who had that on the bingo? Fuck off. I'm not gonna duke the VOD over that. Hates plastic. Yes. Plastic is a bad invention and has only caused suffering. Yes. That is absolutely my opinion. You got me, random YouTube commenter. You did it. I use Pot of Slurs to draw 3 racists from my deck. New Fuzzy Buzzy peepers. Yeah, I can just like check for them. I will keep an eye out for Fuzzy Buzzies. Also, yeah, that Vex is adorable. Check this dumb expensive candle holder. The froggy skull. Look at it. No, Vex was so excited to show this to me. You guys have no idea. I am not deleting this stream because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It was one of my sillier gaffes. I'm not deleting it. Also, not included in the detail is the top right. You're a nerd. Yeah. 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 I draw gamer slur magician to cancel me from YouTube 3 times. Oh, these are so cute. Thank you, Starry. I think that's about where we're gonna call it. Oh, Starry, you don't have to, like, warn me that you're not gonna be around to make art. You're fine. I have no expectations. Hey everyone. Thanks for hanging out. We are going to find someone to bother. Yeah, none of you are under any obligation to show up. Oh my god, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Limes streaming with Snuffy? We should go hit them up. No, I want to see what the fuck is going on over there. No, we're gonna go bother Limes. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Ba 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 ba, plastic in my blood. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, plastic in my blood is going to be our raid message, I think. That's a good one. Everyone, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you all Saturday. Actually, if you show up on Whiskey Dingo's stream tomorrow evening, I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.